Sun ASMR. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a good chunk of my Disney pin collection. This is all basically on some pins that I've gotten in my last couple trips to Walt Disney World, and I've been super fortunate to be able to get an annual pass this year, so I'm gonna be going quite sometimes during the next year, and I'll definitely have a lot of videos relating to Disney on like things that I get from my trips, more pins, stuff like that, because I love collecting different things from there. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I had all my pins in this bag, this reusable bag that I got from there. It says Walt Disney World 50, and it has Tinkerbell on it, and it says the world's most magical celebration. And then on the other side, it has the castle. It says Walt Disney World, and it has a lot of different characters on it. It has Goofy, Dumbo, Edna, Pinocchio, Figment, Minnie, Woody, Simba, Donald, a bunch of different characters. And if you guys didn't know, it's Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. It was this past October, and they're gonna be having a celebration for the next for 18 months. So it's super exciting because they have a lot of special theme things and bags and merchandise and stuff like that I've really been enjoying. This is just one size of the reusable bags. They have 3 different sizes. This is a small one, but I can't show the other ones because they're pretty big compared to this one, and it would be hard to show, but they're very, very cute, and they're only a couple dollars, so it's a nice little souvenir from Disney that you can get for pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and get right into the pins. So the first one I have is this one right over here. It says Walt Disney World Resort, and it has little stones, and it has some blue glitter, and it's Cinderella's castle. It's really, really pretty. I'm gonna say all of them are pretty and that all of them are my favorites because I do love them all, which is why I picked them out. So, Walt Disney World Resort, we have the Cinderella Castle over here. I guess I'm gonna put them over there as I go. I have a lot of park theme ones because that's just what I like to collect, and that's what interests me. So yeah, this one was released for the 50th anniversary, as you can see, and it's like an old style Walt Disney World lunchbox, and on the inside it opens up and it has snacks on the inside. It has Mickey shaped pretzel, the Mickey premium ice cream, and a Mickey waffle with some popcorn and churros, which is super, super cute. I love collecting pins because it's just like they're a piece of art, basically, and I just need to find a way to be able to display them all in my room very nicely, because to just put them all away in like a pin book like I have right now is like not doing them any justice. So let's continue. The next one is this one from Finding Nemo. It's Dory with the goggles that have the address from the movie Be Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, sorry, in Sydney, and that's how they're able to find Nemo. I wish this little plastic. I feel like it's really good for ASMR. So yeah, and I love the colors on this one. The blue and the green go really nicely. Next, I'll go with this one. This one's from Lady and the Tramp. It has Lady and the Tramp, of course. And it has a little heart with a moon and stars in the background. I had recently seen this movie for the first time before my last trip, so I wanted to get this pin because I really loved the movie. Next, I have this Avatar pin. It says connected as one and has some really nice colors, and it is a limited release pin. I got this one in the whole like Pandora section in Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it was actually my first time going to Animal Kingdom and seeing it after I've seen the movie, so that was really exciting. The Flight of Passage is such a beautiful ride, and honestly, Na'vi River Journey was not to me. It was like a cute little ride, but it was very like simple and plain, and I feel like they could have done a lot more with it, but that's just me. Maybe a lot of people like it. So yeah, this one says connected as one, and then it says Pandora, the world of Avatar. And I do have my Disney nails still that I did before my trip. It's a little chipped, but they still look really cute. Next, we have this huge pin from Cinderella. This is like from one of the new like pin collections. I have a couple others that I'm going to show you from the same collection. It's like a big cluster, and it has a bunch of different characters from a specific movie. So, and this one's from Cinderella. It has all the little mice and the fairy godmother and a few other characters as well. It's huge. It's like the size of my palm. Next, we have this autograph book. When I was younger, I used to get an autograph book every time I went to Disney, and I would get autographs from a bunch of the different characters, so it just brings back some really nice memories from when I was at Disney World when I was younger. This one's one of my favorite pins. It has like the little pen to write the autographs, and it has the classic cover as well as all the Mickey and Friends characters. And then when you open it, it has all their signatures, all their autographs, which is super cute. This one has so much detail. Next, we have this one. It says Living My Best Life, and it has the Cinderella Castle. I really like the pink and purple colors in this, and it also has a bunch of little pink and purple glitter in the back with the blue. That's really, really cute. And most of them are from like the Disney parks or Disney collection. They just happen to be, I don't know, just because I purchased them in the parks, they all say that or what it is, but yeah. This one I got on my most recent trip, and it is one of my top pins. It's an exclusive 50th anniversary pin, and it says 50, and it has Mickey with the castle, and it says Walt Disney World Pass Holder. This one's a lot more beautiful in person. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it has the gold glitter on the 50, and then it has really sleek gold color on the rest of the pin with the Cinderella Castle with the sparkles, kind of similar to the last pin. Minnie together. It's super cute. I don't know if they released this one around Valentine's Day and they just had like leftover, so they were still selling it, but I'm glad they were, because it's super cute. And it says you and me, and then it slides and it says I love you. I love this one. They also had a pin that I saw that is in May the 4th. It was like the actual May the 4th day. They had like a really like cool celebration, and I don't know if it was just in Hollywood Studios. I think it was, because that's where they have Galaxy's Edge. But they had this really cool exclusive pin from that day, but I just didn't get it because I wasn't there that day, so I didn't see the need to get it, but it was really cool. So Disney does do that a lot. On like exclusive events, they make pins and stuff like that. Next, I have this one, which is also like a 50th anniversary pin, or they released it because of the 50th. And it says Walt Disney World, and it's like an old book. And on the inside, it has Cinderella's castle. Right now, Cinderella's castle is like this really like bright pink color with some of the blue still on it for the 50th anniversary. I'm not sure like why they picked to do that for the castle for the celebration, but I'm not really a huge fan of it. And I can't wait till it goes back to like its grayish color with the blue. I feel like that's just a classic way, and I just like it more. Next, I have this one. It has the little Mickey ear hat, and it says Walt Disney World. It has like this cloudy, glittery color. And most of them do have the double backing because they're pretty large pins, so it's secure. Even though I don't trust like putting them on my backpack and stuff, because I'm really afraid they're gonna fall off like with just doing a bunch of different things. So I wouldn't risk it. But next is this Seven Dwarfs Mine Train pin. I really like getting pins from actual rides in the parks. This one's really cute because it moves. And it has Dopey and Grumpy, looks like. It says Seven Dwarfs Mine Train on it, and it has a little mine train car. And it has some of the little gems, since they are mining. Thought this one was really cool, and I liked that little added element that it moves. Next is this one. This is one of my favorites that I picked up on my most recent trip. It's an Expedition Everest pin, and it has the little Yeti and the mountains with glitter and snow on them. And this one moves up and down, and it shows the little tracks. And it says Expedition Everest on it. This was my first time riding Expedition Everest, because it was my first time like going to Animal Kingdom, and I really enjoyed it. I was honestly kind of scared because roller coasters kind of like freak me out, but it has easily become one of my favorite rides in Walt Disney World, and my favorite ride in Animal Kingdom probably. I really enjoyed it. We rode it twice. Next is this one. Some of them are in the little mine train cars, and they are in a bunch. They have a bunch of the little gems all around them, and it has some trees in the mine, and of course Doc on the top. Super, super cute. Then there's this one, which is one of my new favorites. It's the 50th anniversary pin. This is one of the regular ones. It has Mickey and Minnie on it, and it has a beautiful castle. And then it just says Walt Disney World, the world's most magical celebration. Even though I love the whole celebration and what they're doing with it, I don't want to get like too much of like actual like dated merch, like stuff that says 50th and stuff like that, because I feel like after the celebration's over and in like a couple years I won't like the merchandise as much, just cause like it just emphasizes that it's like from an older date. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I will end up liking it and continue wearing like the ears and stuff that I got for the 50th. I also got a bunch. I got a bunch of new mini ears my past trip to add to my collection, because I really didn't have too many, but I got a bunch of them this past trip because I found a lot of designs that I really liked. So if you guys would like to see them, let me know, and maybe I'll do like a regular haul video of things I've gotten this past trip before, besides like pins and stuff. So next is this one. It has Mickey Mouse on it, and it says it was all started with, and it opens up. And I don't know if you could see it, there's Walt's face in the reflection. And it opens up, and it has Mickey and Walt Disney together. And it has some of the older Mickeys on it, like it has Steamboat Willie, Sorcerer Mickey, and just like a couple other older styles, which I love. I love older Disney as well. And it has like the hinges and everything that opens up. And the last one that I got is this cluster pin. It's of the Lion King. And the main reason why I got it is because it has Pumbaa and Timon, because I love them. They're my favorite characters from the Lion King, and it also has the hyenas, and they're funny as well. And also the background is just really pretty. So those are all the pins that I got in my last few trips. But I also have a few here on the side that I did trade for. Because if you guys didn't know, Disney does pin trading as well. So if you ever are like tired of some of the pins you have, you can go to different locations within the parks or Disney Springs, and you can trade with cast members to get new ones in your collection, which is really, really cool. So the first one that I traded for is this one. It has Snow White, and it says, "My stepmother is all heart." And I liked this one because I had seen Snow White for the first time as well before my last trip, and I really, really liked it. Next is this one, this little chunky Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. He is a really big part of my childhood, so Winnie the Pooh always just has a special place in my heart and resonates with me. Then we have this one, it's Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is cool. It's just one of those movies that like everyone just has to love. Like who doesn't love Stitch? has Mickey Mouse with like the American flag, minus like all the 50 stars on the side, but it has some stars on the top of the flag and it has MM for Mickey Mouse. I thought this one was really cool. And I think I traded for this one in Epcot, which was pretty ironic because like they have the whole like around the world thing. And I thought this one was really cool. And last but not least is this one. It has Bruce, Nemo, and Dory. Pixar is my favorite like part of Disney, like Monsters Inc., Nemo, Toy Story. Those are all like classics from my childhood, and they're just forever favorites. So yeah, this was a really big pin haul, but I